Hi everyone, Tuesday the 6th of February 2024. I'm looking at a few events going on through to Sunday the 11th, starting from Wednesday evening. But before I do, I just thought I'd highlight a couple of things. It's always worth going to the Watch Athletics website. It gives you a list of various meetings coming up and races coming up that might be live streamed or shown somewhere on a channel, etc. And also, I tried signing up for the World Athletics Inside Track live stream, which again shows various events. It's not always totally clear what's going to be shown, but for example, I'm hopeful that the Millrose Games on Sunday from New York will be shown on that, which is the Inside Track live stream, World Athletics. You do have to register, but only with an email address, etc. And it was very good because I watched the New Balance Grand Prix, or the key part of it, if you like, last Sunday evening, and yeah, very good. It was all fine, and watched it on that channel, so worth looking out for. Anyway, looking at Wednesday night, I hope to be at Lee Valley for British Miners Club indoor meet, but it's also got the AO Falola Dream Mile, as it's called, organised by Peter Scott, one of the great promoters of our sport in this country. It also should be a live stream on Virtual Media TV, which is Victor Natakor who runs that, so that should be good. The meeting starts at 6:20 p.m. BMC races at 6:50 p.m. Then you got the mile, and then you got the 3000s to finish off the evening. Should be some good stuff. There's some fast 400s, men and women's in there, invitation sort of races going on. The British Miners Club 800s, probably fastest people in there, Callum Dodds, who apparently has been training really well and real talent over the years and could really step up this year. Ran 146 at Gillingham at the end of last summer. And then you've got Erin Wallace on the women's side, who's down to race, and she broke 2 minutes last year, so that should be good. 3000, got the likes of Ali Kinloch, Jake Smith, and intriguingly Jack Gum, who's 3:38, 1500 metre runner, trying out the 3000, so that should be good. Then you got the mile races. The women's race has got Kate Axford, who I haven't seen too much for recently, from Belgrave. She's used to racing longer, and Shakira King, one of the youngsters, racing the mile. Men's mile should be maybe the race of the night, actually. Not all typical milers, but they're giving it a go. Got Ellis Cross down there. Zach Seddon, who ran very well to around 150 for 800 metres, even though he's a steeplechaser on Sunday at the Southern Counties Indoor Champs. Cameron Boyack, whose career's been in and out a little bit, but again, a talent, and when he's on form and fit, always a contender. Rory Leonard, Jack Goodwin, who's been running pretty well, and Jack Higgins, who ran 149 and won the Southern Indoor title at over 800 metres at the weekend. So that I quite look forward to the men's mile on Wednesday night. Thursday, we moved to Ireland for the Armagh 5K road races, saved a bit by sportshoes.com, who stepped in to sponsor it, having seen the risk the event was in been lost. So they were doing some crowdfunding, but Sports Shoes have stepped in to help that. Always good event, always well covered, with some top class runners. 8:10 is the women's 3K. Got Alex Bell, Carrie Hughes, and plenty of others in there. The International 5K, as it's called, is at 8:30. That's the men's race. I've just picked a few out here. We've got Nick Griggs and Ephraim Gidday from Ireland in there. Alfie Manthorpe, Jack Gray, Zach Mohammed, Jamie Crow, and Ethan Hussey, and all in there. Last year, Henry McCluckey won it. So, yeah, always a good race. Always plenty under 14 minutes. So look out for that, depending on the conditions. Then there is a men's 3K, which is at 5 to 9. It should be shown on the sportshoes.com YouTube channel. So look out for that on Thursday night First race 8:10, first main race at 8:10. There are a few other races going on earlier. Just to draw your attention to a few other things across the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, England Athletics under 15, under 17, under 20 champs at Sheffield. Probably on the England Athletics YouTube channel, but not seen mention of that yet. I should be at Kent Cross Country League at Bromley on Saturday. And then on Sunday, there's the Millrose Games, which is a World Athletics Tour Gold meeting. So I'm hoping, and I think it's going to be on that Inside Track live stream. So look out for that. And the timing's quite good for the UK. If you look at the timing of the events between sort of 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock local time, you can add 5 hours. So between 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock Sunday evening UK time, should be able to watch the Millrose Games with a bit of luck. Give you some examples. 17 minutes past 1, Dina Asher-Smith goes in the 60 metres. 1:41 p.m. their time, which is 6:41 p.m. our time. Got Laura Muir against Alicia Monson over 2 miles. Laura Muir looking for a world indoors qualifying time over 3,000, because the one she ran in Cardiff apparently before Christmas doesn't count because it wasn't the right level of meeting for World Athletics purposes. Then we go to the men's 2 miles, which is at 7:05 UK time, Sunday evening. Josh Kerr has been promoted as attacking the world indoor record. So I'm sure a lot of people will be tagging in behind him for that one. But he's set himself up to have a go at the world record. That's at 7:05. At 7:42, we've got the women's mile, which Laura Muir switched from. But we've got Elle St. Pierre, Katie Snowden and Jess Hull, who ran really well over 3,000 metres last week in there. And so did Elle St. Pierre, actually. And Katie Snowden coming out, who ran well under 4 minutes for 1,500 last year. So that should be good. And then at 7:53 p.m. UK time, we got the men's mile, the Wanamaker mile, which looks pretty tasty with plenty of top class runners in there, including Yared Nuguse, who many are touting to break the world indoor mile record, but he's going to have some competition because there's George Mills coming off that sub 13 minutes, 5,000 metres last week. Neil Gurley, Hobbs Kesslow beat Jake Whiteman over 1,500, and plenty of others in there. So some pretty interesting varied events going on this week, and you might be able to actually watch them. So hope you're having a good week, and it continues. Best wishes, everyone.